Welcome back to the present. Now, let's discuss this guy, Osimhen. Yes. Now, a lot of people on different social media platforms have been advocating, let's get this guy. He will be the last piece of the puzzle to Arsenal's attack. Now, let's get it straight. Goal scoring was not Arsenal's problem. We scored 88 goals last season. Man City that won the league scored 4 more goals ahead of us, regardless of the scoring prowess of Haaland. We scored more goals last season, more than the Invincible that had Thierry Henry, Perez, and Lundberg. So, by that logic, goal scoring is not a problem. The problem was concession of goals. Because when I see a lot of people waffling and yelling and yapping on all kinds of platforms, oh, all we need is to go and get Ivan Toney, go and get Osimhen, and it will turn us to a title contender. I've seen pundits like Gary Neville. I've seen Ian Wright. To not do respect, they must have played the game. Doesn't mean they are very sensible in the analysis. I respect what they did as footballers, but I've watched enough football to know that football is not binary. You don't just look at it. It's like saying, if I buy two good strikers that can score 20 goals apiece, automatically I'll score 40 goals. Football is not as simplistic as that. Like sometimes when I listen to these former footballers, sometimes independent content creators who push this agenda, regardless of their large numbers of subscribers, that does not automatically mean they're actually smart at what they're saying. But because it doesn't make sense. Goal scoring is not a problem. I'm not saying we shouldn't do better than Ketia. I think in Ketia we can improve on Ketia. I think that's a logical argument to make. Do something better. But goal score. Let's go back to the genesis. Goal scoring is not the problem. Now, can we do more? Yes, we can do more. And for me, Osimhen, I like him. Decent striker. Is not the solution. He is not. This guy is overrated and overly embellished in the media. The Italian league, at best, is the third in terms of hierarchy when you're rating leagues in the world. The English Premiership undoubtedly is the number one, the most competitive, the strongest league. All the better players are in English Premiership compared to the Italian league. When last did some of you watch the Milan derby, AC Milan versus Inter Milan? When last? This is not the early 90s or early 2000s. The Italian league has fallen off. The best players are not there anymore. Osimhen can be scoring a few goals and doing decently there. He doesn't mean he's going to actually have an impact in England. In England, they are faster defenders, more aggressive defenders. The English league is way more superior than the Italian league. I'm not saying there is no chance of him not doing well in England. The probability is very, very low. There's a possibility, but the probability is very, very low. I've watched him comprehensively, not clips or compilation, because most of you are making judgments based on compilations and clips. No, watch him comprehensively. I've watched him for Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. He plays for Nigerian national team. I've watched him 90 minutes, not clips, not compilation. I watched him for Napoli 90 minutes, not compilation. He's decent. He's not world class by any stretch of imagination. I understand these days, right? There is a dearth of quality talent in terms of football because of this. Everybody has now playing for academy. Players are not allowed to organically develop themselves on the streets playing football by street corners where they can develop the corniness and the organic way of playing football. I get it. But come on, Osimhen. Arsenal should go and spend up north of 80 to 90 to 100 million pounds on a player that is at best not even top class. Yeah, I've watched him comprehensively. I don't see the hype. I don't, you know how much I don't rate Ivan Toney. I would rather take Ivan Toney ahead of Osimhen. At least he has played in the league compared to Osimhen. Come on, man. Come on. Some of you getting excited and pushing that we should go and sign and spend this money on Osimhen is farcical and laughable. But I'm so excited that you guys don't have the power to make that decision. It rests with Edu, Richard Garlick, and Josh Conke. They will not go with sentimentality. It reminds me of Chelsea fans 3 years ago shouting, oh, the last piece of the puzzle, let's just get in Lukaku. I will start winning leagues and Champions League. They brought in Lukaku. We saw what he did. Now, he was scoring goals in Italy. He came to England. And what did we see? Before he even went to Italy, we saw at Everton and at Manchester United, he wasn't that guy.
Now he went to Italy and he was doing well, and they brought him back, and the quality showed again. The league in Italy is not as competitive, it's not as tough as the league in England. Is top class, aggressive defender, low block, high block. Nobody's giving you no space. And I've seen Osimhen comprehensively. He's not that guy. Some of you might not rate Jesus as because he's not scoring enough goals, but what he does is fantastic. See, statistics don't capture everything. He doesn't capture everything. I agree with you, your narratives and your sentiment that Jesus doesn't score enough goals, but there's context to that narratives and argument. He was out for the out of the team 3 months with that injury. He sustained the World Cup, and we still managed to score 88 goals. Listen to that. We scored more goals than the Invincibles. So goal scoring is not the problem. It was our defense, the English Saliba and Tomiyasu, that let us down massively last season. So I'm not saying we should not improve on Nketiah, but come on, there are better strikers we can spend such kind of money on, not on Osimhen. I'm not saying Osimhen is horrible. Don't mistwist my word. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. He is not worthy of the hype, and he's not worthy of the money Napoli will be requesting from him. From him. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. Make it respectful. We can have that conversation. He is not that guy. He's good, but not as good as a lot of you are projecting on him. Now, if let's say in an alternative world, Arsenal goes and pays that kind of money for Osimhen, and it doesn't work. The next 6 months, you guys be demanding for Arsenal to go and get on that striker again. Like, forgetting their FFP rules, you can't just go in and buying and buying and buying. Look at Chelsea. They've bought all these players. What has it resulted in? You have to buy what you need. There is a depth of quality of footballers in this generation. So you have to be very careful, not just to go and buy players because they are having a purple patch. Osimhen, for me, decent having a purple patch is not as great as the media, both independent and mainstream, are making him to be. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to strike a like on the video. Very, very important. Subscribe, you're able to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.